Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you had a good week. I'm here to give you my freeze update, so thank you for joining me again on my channel. This week was kind of weak. Spending-wise, I didn't spend anything, which, again, for a spending freeze, I guess that's really good. And for creativity, I made 4 layouts, so it was better than the weekend before, but where I only made 1, but it was still, again, a kind of a busy week, and I wasn't able to get ahead like I'd really hoped. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you the layouts, and then at the end of the month I'll do another layout share of everything again. So I made this one for a YouTube hop for 21 days of inspiration with Mercitira's group and that Moira put on. And so it's just a photo of my sister and I at the Mall of America, American Girl style restaurant, which was really good food. And I followed the ABC challenge, and if you want, there's in my playlist, you can go back and watch the video for this. But I just took Paige Evans paper and I fussy cut out all these butterflies. I used Paige Evans cut file from her Facebook group, some thickers, a doily, and then a little tissue paper and some enamel dots, and then I just did some Heidi Shine and mustard underneath. So it was a pretty easy layout to do, and then I just backed the flowers with vellum. So that was one. This one is another Paige Evans cut file that she gives to her Facebook group, and I just back this with some simple stories, and I forget what the name of the collection is, but I also have a real-time video on this, and I used some of my very, very, very old stickers to back the photos with the water splotches. Again, some enamel dots, and then I used some of those old vellum stickers that I've had forever, and then I think these are Pebbles puffy stickers. So I do have a process video for this one that I put up this week. And then I also made this one, and this one was using a sketch that was on, her name's going to come to me and I'm going to be like, duh. Anyways, Crafty Jen Scow, told you. Anyways, I used this one, and this was my Mini Kit Monday, my first layout for that, and just some old photos of my daughter and husband. She's now 32 years old, so this is a long time ago. And then I did use my Cricut to cut out the circle. I did some stitching around the circle, and then did a lot of fussy cutting of the paper. So there is a process video for this for Mini Kit Monday. And then last Saturday or Sunday, I put up this for my Upstyle video. And I thought that turned out really pretty good. And I used an old Creative Memories formula book, and instead of using like a sticker element in the corner, I made a shaker pocket and filled it with some sequins and wood veneer, and then there is stickers that were from the old ones, Creative Memories, and I'm at a loss, work all day today and I can't think of all my supply names. Anyways, there's stickers that I put on white cardstock and I back them. So it was a way of using up some of your old Mrs. Grossman stickers. And then I used as photo corners the Mrs. Grossman stickers. And then after my video was done, I did change it up, and I used, instead of a holly ribbon, I put this Creative Memories ribbon in the corner. So it's a little bit different from what I had in my video. And then these were from 1997, the Mrs. Grossman photo strips. So freshening it up with new stuff and old stuff in a new way. So that video is also on file. So for the next 2 weeks, week and a half, Not sure how much content I'm actually going to have up on my video or on my page. I'm going to try and get a lot done this weekend, but I have, my father has a birthday coming up, so we've got a party for him on Sunday, and Saturday I need to pack and get a kit together for next weekend because I'll be going away for a 3-day crop, which I'm looking forward to. But in order to have the Friday off, I'm working extended hours on Monday through Thursday. So I'm working 10-hour days, so I don't know how much I'm going to get in my room. But if I do, or if I get in the room this weekend, I do have a few cut files that I also have from Paige Evans. So I have a couple of these directional signs. I have, this is cut out of shells. And here's some more of the shells. So I thought I could use those as borders on some pages. And then this one is like fish. And I thought I could back those and do something fun with those. So if I have a chance, I might come in and play with these. I've been debating on what I wanted to do for my kit for the crop. And I won't be able to film. But I still had that goal for my big kit to try and kill this paper by the end of the year. As you can see, it's still a big pile, and I think I even added some more paper in. So what I think I'm going to, and there's plain cardstock is in here too. So here, let me get rid of the plain cardstock for a minute, and you can see. So for plain cardstock, I have just a variety of the blues, the pinks, the greens, some white. And then for the regular paper, it's just a variety of different colors, different things that I've had in my room for a while. And I have pictures that I've been scrapbooking of South Dakota trip that we took, and also a trip that we took to North Carolina. So I've kind of been bouncing between the two albums and working on those. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, because I'm kind of getting sick of the paper, but I do have the goal of using it before the end of the year. I think what I'm going to do is try and freshen it up a little bit by maybe finding some papers that I can use, like as fussy cutting, and some fun papers that will go with what's here. And I do have the 6x6 pads as well. So there's a lot of paper here. So I'll bring the cardstock that I have already pulled. I'm going to bring white, craft, and black. I'm going to bring these that are already pulled, possibly throw in a few more like ledger papers, things that I can use as background pages and use these as accents. So I'm going to see how I can freshen this all up. I also have the 6x6 paper pads that I'm trying to kill. So I have a stack of about 10 of them that are in this kit. And then what I also have, if I can grab it, because it's a mess. As I've been making layouts, I've just been throwing all the scraps into here. So you can see I've got Pink Paisley Sweet Liberty. Here's a piece of foam. I've got, just random papers that I've been this is Paige Evans. I think this is not, is it Stargazer? It's not, forget the collection. But that was with a kit that Christina Sorge gave me. So I have all this that I can go through and use as well, and try and kill some of this stuff. And so there's a lot of scraps in here, a lot of foam. So, and then what I'll do is go and see if I can also freshen it up by adding more embellishments in. So here's some more. It's like I can fussy cut the flowers out. So I think there's enough that I can make. I usually average about 20 to 25 layouts in a weekend. So I think if I bring the right embellishments that coordinate with what I've gotten here, I really think I can make a good dent in some of this paper. And I know that the majority of it will go with either of those vacations, either the one to North Carolina or the one to South Dakota, because of the colors. Like this would be a great one for either the beach because of the sandy color, or it would be great for more of like Mount Rushmore, where it's more of the earthy green tones, you know, nature tones. Again, this would be a good beach one. So I think I can do a pretty good job with what I have in here. I just know I need to make it a little bit more exciting than it currently is. So that's it for my, pretty much for my week. Like I said, I'm not sure. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I do have a couple hops coming up that I need to get videos done for. And so I'm trying to get ahead. So there might not be as much actually uploaded and published, as I'm trying to get some stuff together for future things that are coming up. And again, with the holidays, I'm not anticipating that I'll have everything organized till probably, you know, the beginning of January, when everything settles down and we're not dealing with all the holiday stuff. I'm hoping I can get a consistent routine. But as far as the spending freeze goes, I think I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I didn't spend any money this week, and all that I've spent so far has been on money to either adhesive or things to organize and put away. So I'm pretty happy with that, and we'll see how much of this I can get killed at next weekend's crop. So not saying that nothing will come up, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna stress myself out, and I will have a mini kit Monday. I will have that up on Monday for sure. I'm not sure about an up style. We'll see what happens with that. If you have any suggestions or ideas that you'd like to see on my channel, please leave them below. And I'd love to hear how your spending freezes are going if you're also following along. I really appreciate Moira and Christina, or Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, for coming up with this idea and making me dig into my stuff and just take a really closer look. So y'all have a great day. Thank you so much, and we will talk to you all next Friday.